Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Now, it is an absolute blizzard outside right now where I am from. So that means today I thought that we could spend a little bit of time in one pose. It'll be short, it'll be sweet, but we are going to be in hero's pose for most of the practice. So if you have something to lay on, a big pillow, a couple pillows, a rolled up blanket or a couple rolled up blankets, blocks, anything at all to lay on, we'll go a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper throughout these next few minutes. So find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. All right, so we're going to begin on our knees, just sitting on our heels. If you've got some pillows or anything to lay on, have them behind you. But hero's pose, completely unrelated to the snowstorm that's going on outside, but it's a very intense pose, a lot of sensations that you'll be able to feel. So it's nice and distracting. You'll be able to let go of whatever you're thinking about right now. So sitting on your heels to start. Maybe you need to lean forwards here. Maybe sitting back on the heels is already giving you a lot of feeling throughout your feet, throughout your knees, your hips even. So you can stay there as long as you'd like. You could also try to sit on top of something. Widen the feet a little bit. Keep the knees somewhat close together instead of letting them go really wide, but your feet can go as wide as you'd like, and then maybe you're gonna sit on something. That might be a little bit more comfortable than sitting right on your heels. You could also really sit on something. Place a pillow on top of the feet and then sit your hips on top of the pillow. So few things to try there to begin. Lengthening through the spine, just trying to relax the shoulders. Again, notice what you feel already, if anything at all, throughout the legs, the knees, the hips. You might end up staying seated, leaning forwards at times, playing around with whatever kind of prop you have. Now, should you be feeling good here? Maybe the feet can go a little bit wider, maybe the knees a little closer together. And you might try to sit down between your feet. I am going to turn my pillow to be the longer way so that I can lean back a little bit and have the ground a little bit higher up than what the ground actually is. But you could lean back without resting your hands on top of anything. You can stay on your hands, or you might be able to come down to the forearms. So we're just trying to scooch our hips, our glutes between our feet, and then trying to keep the knees somewhat close together. They don't have to be touching, but we just don't want them to go really, really wide. We don't want them to go wider than our feet. So it might be kind of comfy to lean back, might not. But I do find that as intense that this pose can be, the longer we stay, the more we can melt into it, relax into it. And our legs will tell us if you absolutely need to move. So listen to your body, your knees, especially the ankles, the hips. You might be feeling a whole lot of things. I'm just going to scooch my pillow a little further back so that I can rest my shoulders or the back of my chest on it. My head is comfortable for me to lean back a little bit, but maybe you have something to go underneath your head as well. We just want to relax the upper body as much as possible, and then allowing the legs, the lower body, to also relax as well. You can close your eye. Take a few breaths wherever you happen to be. Remember to listen to your body, any sharp shooting pain, anything that's really, really encouraging you to move. Just move. And if you can relax through your forehead, your jaw, and breathe effortlessly. Maybe you stay. Now, depending on how far that you have laid back, you can start to lift up. Now, I like to lift my hips a little bit and then just slide my feet to one side, almost like I want to tip over and then free up the legs. But however you're able to come out of this position, whatever works for you, you might keep your knees nice and bent. You might send them a little bit longer, but just check in with how things are feeling. And depending on how things are feeling, you might be good to send your legs out a little longer and a little wider, but just be mindful of the knees. It might feel better to keep the knees bent a little longer. Might feel okay to relax the legs a little more, give them a nice little shake. But just trying to bring length back into the legs slowly. You might feel good to sit a little taller and lean a little bit forwards and maybe reach for the feet. Maybe your knees are still bent. I've got my feet about mat width apart. So it's a gentle fold forwards. And just trying to bring the length back into the legs, the back of the leg. Awesome work, you guys. If you're leaning forwards right now, you can sit back up. You can bend the knees again if it feels good. Maybe take a rock or a sway side to side. So maybe that felt like the longest practice ever. Maybe that flew right by. Short and sweet, hopefully. Find a comfy seat, however you would like. Bring your hands together, and that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.